Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. I'm Priscilla, and I'm your crone today. And here's my friend Heather. She's our other crone today.
Yes.
And welcome to all the crones in the chat room that we can't see today.
She has her phone.
But
That's
I do
good.
have my phone. So, hi, Chris and AD. Wonderful to have you here. And Ron, thank you all for joining us. I'll hold it up here. So, I hope you enjoyed our last show on Oracle and Tarot cards. And today we're going to talk about the Solfeggio frequencies. Solfeggio frequencies and binaural beats. But first, let's go to Heather and her cards and see what her cards have to tell us today.
Yeah, where we are today, what we need to know. So,
we are actually sunny here in Key West at the moment. Not sure how long that's going to last because we've had rain and rain and rain and rain.
And rain.
And rain for the last day and a half.
Filled the pool.
It finally filled the pool this morning, so it really wasn't all that much rain. Maybe 2 or 3 inches in the pool, so that's good.
And we'll pick 6 cards. That one.
Let me see who's here. 83 and sunny in Little Rock. That sounds lovely. Little Rock's beautiful. Arkansas is a beautiful state.
4.
I've been many a horse show in Arkansas.
I haven't. Mine were all in New Jersey and New York.
My little sister and I showed miniature horses. We showed in Arkansas quite a few times.
Oh, mine was equitation.
The fancy stuff.
The fancy stuff, yes. Hunter mostly. I'm using Return of the Spirit, as usual, because I just love these cards. They just work so well.
I do too.
So in the first place is us, and we are a storm. And take flight is what stops us. Our soul is shifting. This is shifting, so you can see it. Meanwhile, our body is with union, immunity, prayers. All right, let me think about this one. You go ahead and keep talking if you want.
I wasn't talking. But
I know,
okay.
you can keep talking because this is
You'll
different.
figure it out.
Yeah, I need to figure it out.
I think it's funny storm came up right away.
Yeah, it is.
So what's everybody doing on this weekend? I heard that Scott's going to have a busy weekend. Our friend Scott, he's off doing a show this morning, and I think this afternoon, wedding stuff from his daughter, plans with his daughters and stuff like that. So he's busy all weekend. We're busy with this weekend with my granddaughter here from Colorado. So that's fun. Haven't had much pool time yet, but hopefully this coming week we'll get more pool time. And it's also Gay Pride Week in Key West. So there's lots of action on Duval Street right now.
Okay, I think I got it. Right now, all of us, it's not just the storm outside, but all of us are in some kind of a storm inside of ourselves. And sometimes we want to just forget about all this stuff. Everything that we've been working towards, all the things that we've been facing in ourselves, we want to just stop, because it's hard.
It can be overwhelming.
It can be. Meanwhile, our soul is shifting, and that's a good thing. That's part of what's hard about what we're doing is that our soul shifts, and our physical body is trying to keep everything together. You think you're going nuts, but you're not really. Really, you're not. You just feel like you are. But that's part of what the storm is about. And they're trying to keep us together. Your body is. You're human.
It must be hard, all the energy that's coming off the sun right now. If you all have been watching this human resonance, it's just off the charts anymore.
And so many of us are getting so deep into our feelings and things.
And I think that's bringing us in downloads, all kinds of light codes and information, and our bodies are having a hard time adjusting to all that odd energy that we're not used to.
And we're sending out light, which is also building our immunity. And that's going to help when we build our immunity. That also helps settle the whole body, so we don't feel quite so hectic. I want to get away. I want to get out. This is enough.
Overwhelmed.
So because of that immunity, our prayers are actually being answered. Because we're getting past that and we are moving forward to where we can manifest better. We can do the things that we want to do much more better. So basically our prayers are being answered. So yes,
Lovely.
We've got a turmoil in here, but that's because our energies are shifting. Our poor human is trying to keep us together. But we're building our immunity, which overcomes that flight or fright in you, and ends up being, yes, we're going to have everything. Our prayers are answered. We're going to be more confident in what we're doing. We're going to be able to manifest better. So everything is going to be better. Just remember that your energy is shifting, and that's why we're going through the storm.
All of us.
All of us.
Particularly light workers. I think we notice it the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, thank you. That's wonderful.
But we're getting there.
We are definitely getting there. So we're going to talk about the Solfeggio frequencies first.
I can tell her how to do it, but when it's time for me to say it, it's a little difficult.
Solfeggio frequencies and binaural beats, they're both frequency-based music, intentionally set up for healing and alignment through specific electromagnetic frequencies. Since ancient times, monks and spiritual practitioners have harmonized their state of mind and their body through musical frequencies. These frequencies were rediscovered, I didn't know this one, in repetitive codes in the Bible's Book of Numbers, chapter 7, verses 12 through 83, by Dr. Joseph Barber. I couldn't find any other information on him, but I'm not sure it's necessary. Then Guido
d'Arezzo,
a Benedictine monk, developed the original Solfeggio scale, and the original scale was 6 ascending notes attached to oud. I'm not familiar with oud.
I think we changed it to do.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, and there's no T. So
that's right.
And according to Tesla, the secret to harmony, of course, was natural order of things is 3, 6, 9, and they make up the main components of the Solfeggio frequencies. Pretty cool. Einstein believed that matter consists of extremely low frequencies which are perceptible through our senses. I just call that life force, right? That's what I call it. He believed everything had its specific frequency and vibration, creating their own melodies. Each matter particle contained a musical harmony within its molecular structure, vibrating at a different pace to keep the universe intact, which is what I understand is the difference with all the levels of dimensional levels. It's all a matter of frequency.
And I understand that the frequencies, where you were talking about everybody making their own melodies, I would hear these melodies in my head, I'd write them down, and then we'd go back and find out who they represented. Right. So that's an example of it.
Yeah, I would channel whoever it was that was sending music to
into
her.
my head. And then I would put it down, write it on that 5-staff stuff. And it was very interesting.
You've got quite a few.
A lot of time.
You've got quite a few.
Yeah. Different sounds.
Exactly.
Then I could tell who was here once in a while. Once I, heard it often enough and remembered the name with it, then I knew who was here. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a little. Okay, so do the Solfeggio frequencies heal us? Well, now we're getting kind of familiar because, as you will see, that looks like our aura colors. So everything is tied together as usual.
Of course, the frequencies are tied into the chakras because everything ties together.
Right. And each tone has a specific healing ability. Listening to the different frequencies, it enhances the release of the negative energy blockages that we have. And each each tone has the ability to heal our energetic field and encourage the purging effects. So it's possible to feel just a little bit off when you're listening to some of this, but before long, then you have the peace and the calm that comes in with it. So part of it's just getting rid of the
toxins, right?
Yeah. You don't need to have headphones, but I was thinking, some of these would be good to listen to. And that's good for me because I wear hearing aids and putting on headphones does not work for me. So not having to have headphones, I can just turn it on and listen, and I'm
Exactly.
happy.
We
Yeah.
put this music on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
And my guides was also told me, don't listen to just one frequency all the time. Be sure and vary the frequencies that you listen to. You need all of them.
You need all of them. So there are 7 major solfeggio frequencies, and they correspond with our chakras. The 396 hertz, that's for our root chakra, and it releases fear and guilt. It helps balance the root chakra. It erases the feelings of guilt, even in the deep subconscious. It helps overcome fears and negative beliefs that hinder our success, and it gives power to your goals.
The 417 frequency corresponds to our sacral chakra, the third one, and removes negativity from the body and the surrounding area. It removes negative thoughts and behavior patterns, facilitates change in us as well as others, and helps release trauma and balances the sacral chakra. The 528 hertz is the solar plexus chakra, and it helps to reduce stress, increases self-confidence and self-esteem, facilitates transformations and miracles. I love transformations and miracles. I'll take a few. And it balances the solar plexus. The 639 is the heart chakra, and it activates healing and love, and it helps create healthy relationships and balances emotions. And of course, it's all about balancing the heart chakra.
Mm-hmm. The 741 hertz is your throat chakra, and it activates clear speaking and self-confidence. We don't need that, right? Nobody needs self-confidence, right? It encourages creative thinking. It promotes self-confidence. It encourages you speaking the truth, or your truth. And it helps balance the throat chakra. And I often think that's what we ought to listen to before we go on, just to relax a little bit.
I think the 741 and the 852 both.
Yes, I think you're right. Now, 852 is your third eye chakra, and it activates the higher realm of spiritual thinking. It kind of wakes up your intuition and your inner strength. It helps replace negative thoughts with positive ones. It activates lucid dreaming and astral projection. And it helps balance your third eye chakra. Now, there are 3 more. The 174 hertz is there to help relieve pain and tension. It has healing frequencies that will relax the muscles, and thereby alleviating the tensions and pain. 285 hertz clears blockages and repairs holes in our aura. The 936 hertz creates room for oneness and unity consciousness, which we all need.
That's what I listen to when I meditate sometimes.
Yeah. Cool. Every solfeggio tone comprises frequencies that are necessary for balancing energy, keeping the spirit, mind, and body in a perfect form of harmony.
All right. So that's it for the solfeggios. Does anybody in the chat room, do you guys listen to the solfeggio music at all? Let us know if you do.
Yeah.
It's something that we listen to pretty often. Next is the binaural beats. And hello, where are we? That was odd.
We're back.
Okay, I think binaural beats. Okay, the binaural beats are a form of frequency brain entrainment that actually uses two frequencies. And you listen to one frequency in one ear and one frequency in the other ear, and it creates a third, which is the binaural beats.
Can I borrow your drink?
Yes, please.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead. With binaural beats, you've got to have headphones. You really need headphones. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Now, the HemiSync is from the Monroe Institute, and Robert Monroe wrote several books about astral travel and remote viewing. He also trained a lot of our military in remote viewing, and that's how I first heard about binaural beats, and I wanted to learn the HemiSync so that I could astral travel. And come to find out, I can't do it. But that's too bad.
Yeah.
But they have researched. They have a place in Virginia, a huge facility in Virginia, and all they do is research the human consciousness and ways to get us to higher consciousness. So I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, binaural beats, they have a frequency range that goes from delta to gamma. So delta is 0.1 to 4 hertz for meditation, healing, pain relief, deep sleep, and an unconscious mind. The theta is the deep relaxation, creativity, and meditation. Theta is 4 to 8 hertz. Alpha is 8 to 14 hertz, and it's for stress relief, relaxation, flow states, and learning. Then beta, 14 to 30 hertz, for focus, cognition, analytical solutions, active and energetic, and that's basically our waking state. And then gamma is 30 to 100 hertz for creative thinking, enhanced cognition, and memory recall. And that's pretty much it on the gamma.
Yeah, well, I can see why everybody might want to do that, but like her, I can't do that because of my hearing loss, and they're separate. And if you put a pair of headphones on me, I probably hear this one, but not this one. So,
but does your brain hear it anyway?
I don't know. Never tried it. But I know I can't listen on regular headphones. And so...
Don't you have some that do the bone behind that?
They do the bones here. But this is the only one I hear. This one, I wonder if it's even on.
Right.
Or if it works, because I only ever hear it out of this side. But it kind of goes around the whole head. I can hear it there too.
Right.
But it's not, I can pull that one side off and nothing makes any difference. Anyway, there are benefits to the binaural beats because they reduce anxiety, it reduces your tension, it improves your mood, and improves long-term memory. In some cases, that's very, very important.
Yeah.
Regularly listening to the binaural beats will train your mind so that it relaxes due to the elimination of the anxiety that's there. The physical body will be naturally stronger and healthier because when you relieve anxiety in your body, it promotes more better physical health.
Absolutely.
Because stress is responsible for a lot of our problems. The binaural beats help meditators allow low brain frequencies, and they're still higher conscious. And you know about, would you?
Yes.
Yeah, but not everybody can use it.
No, I can't use it. It stimulates restless leg in me. So, and I found that my sister found it the same way. So we didn't get to learn through that method. But then we'll talk about that next week because we're going to do remote viewing and astral travel next show. So, so the Solfeggio frequencies and binaural beats offer a range of physical and mental health benefits. They both help to synchronize brain waves to bring about a deep state of relaxation. And listening to either system includes lower stress levels, lower blood pressure, better sleep, and access to the higher realms of consciousness, which is actually what I wanted to use it for. So, so remember the binaural beats. You need headphones, but the solfeggio frequencies you don't.
To.
And we really have those on a lot in our house. It's just
a lot of times it's soothing, and it just relaxes, and
it mellows the dog, it mellows the cat, it mellows us. To be honest with you, it helps mellow the dog.
Yeah, it does do that.
So, that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, please ask in the chat room. I have my trusty iPhone here. And also, guess what? It's time to read cards. It's time for card reading.
We'll read one last card for everybody after if there are any requests.
I want to say hi to Gina M. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you, but hi. And thanks all of you for joining us from YouTube and Facebook. I hope we're live both places. It's a little hard to tell with this no chat room today, but that's okay. We managed to muddle through.
Yeah.
We usually do. So if you'd like a card pull, give us, tell us you want a card pulled and how many cards you'd like us
Unless you want us to just pull one.
Or Heather will pull one or I'll pull one for you. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Do we have any?
Okay. Chris would like number 8.
Number 8. Okay.
Chris, it's great to see you here live. I know so many times you don't catch us live. I appreciate you being here today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surfacing. There's a lot of things that are surfacing for you, which means your skills are honing in, and you may find you have a few more that you didn't know about, that they just begin to pop up. And that's happened to me too. So you may find there's things that you can do that you didn't realize, but make sure that you journal when you do some new things, because later on when you look back, you might find you're right.
Oh my goodness, yes. I found a couple of journals the other day when I was looking for my contact cards. I cleaned my bedroom. Didn't find the contact cards yet. But I did have an afternoon of sitting there reading old things that I had old information that I had channeled that I'd totally forgotten about. So it is worth it to journal and then go back and read it, because I'm notorious for not going back to read.
True. True. Well, it's enlightening when you do, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Okay.
It is very enlightening. How about a card for Ron?
Okie dokie.
I hope that resonated with you, Chris. I hope you understood that.
Yeah, things are getting easier for you to come through. It's not just practice, it's just getting easier.
And Andrea, I love the Crone Mojo remark. That was great, AD.
Any old card for Ron, huh? Okay.
I think so.
You're still developing. You're still using that energy and creating. You ended up with birthing again, but you're using that energy that you've done so much of your knowledge, and now you're using that knowledge to create and to have your energies working. And that's great, because you can only have so much knowledge. You have to do. And this is what it's saying you are doing. You are actually doing it now. So that's even better.
Yay.
Yay.
That sounds good. Hi, G. Covington. Nice to see you today. And I'm going to pull a card for AD.
AD. I love it when I don't know who it is, because
I do.
it's just whoever you...
I know who it is. Can I drink my drink again?
Yeah, you can have it. I'm sorry. I have allergies, and sometimes it causes me to cough. So I needed her drink, which she fortunately gave me. Okay.
Who's this for?
AD.
This is for AD. Spidey sense. Ooh.
Way down there.
Commitment.
Commitment. Ah.
Chris said this card in last week's really resonated with him. Thank you. Good to know.
glad.
We always
I'm
like
glad.
feedback like that.
Yeah. I'm getting that there needs to be a little more commitment on your side to what it is that you really want. Do you really want to have some of those psychic gifts? And what do you plan to do with them? What is your commitment for them? And I can understand the quandary. I have the same one a lot. You know, what am I going to do with the gifts? Fortunately, this came up, and now at least I know what this one's doing. But yeah, a little bit more, I think. Everything takes commitment. And what you spend your time working towards, that's what you're going to be committed to, because that's what you are committed to. You keep working towards it. So I kind of get the impression that just a little bit more commitment, and you'll be there. That's all it's going to take.
Cool. And Gina M is next, I believe. And then G. Covington.
And was
You're
there a
not
card
lost.
going with that? Because I just threw one. One just jumped out of the deck. So
Love.
Oh,
That's her, Miss Gina.
Miss Gina. Love is very important for you, and you need to love yourself. Start really being nice to yourself, because I'm getting that you need to love yourself a lot. Be nice to yourself. You deserve everything you're getting, so love yourself for it. Okay?
Well, that's beautiful. And G. Covington is next. Anybody else out there want a card while we're at it?
That one flew out.
I think
Sometimes when they flow out, recognition. Oh, it's time to recognize that you have those skills, and it's time for you to verify it with your friends so that you get the recognition of what you can do. Because it's time for you to be recognized.
interesting.
Quit hiding. Okay? Get out there and get the recognition you deserve.
Sounds good. Anybody else out there? Alrighty. Then,
One for the group for the week.
yes, let's have one
Go
for
to
the
the
group
next
for
one.
the week. Yeah, what's going to go on this next week? What do we need to know for the next week?
Where do we need to go from here? I can't believe how much they want to jump out of my hands. They don't normally do that. I'll let you draw.
Eek.
Spidey sense. Spider-Man.
Immunity.
Immunity. Okay.
What does that mean for all of us?
We need to build up our immunity because the energies around us are so chaotic. That's the right word, chaotic. And they tend to draw you down. So you need to build your immunity up because so many of you are empaths and you're feeling every bit of the chaos. So you need to build your wall of immunity a little stronger so that it doesn't get through to you, so that you can be at peace. You don't need to feel all the stuff that's going on around here.
No kidding.
Yeah. So you can weather the storm, not just outside, but all the emotions going through. You can weather the storms much more easily. Okay?
How do you build up your immunity?
I just start in the center and build up. And I put a great big circle of light around myself that they can't get through.
I love that.
What do you do?
I do the same thing. I actually just fill my heart full of love and spread it out. And
Yeah.
Spread it out and spread it out.
That's right.
And
It just keeps
that usually
building.
works.
A little ball that just keeps growing.
Exactly.
Cool.
So next show is astral travel and remote viewing. Let me know how many of you guys have done that before.
Yeah.
I've I'm not sure if I have or not. I thought I did, but it may have just been a lucid dream. So we'll
Who
have to
knows?
talk about that. Maybe I'll learn by next show after reading and researching. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you all for coming. And if you enjoyed today's show, please push like or subscribe or share.
or all three.
Or all three, yes. I'd be stingy.
We love you guys so much. Thanks for
you.
joining us here on your Saturday afternoon. We appreciate each and every single one of you. And shine your light over this weekend. Be a beacon of hope and love for all those poor souls out there that don't feel like we do.
And your energy will help relieve everybody else.
That's right. It will help the collective and the collective vibration raise. So you go, girls and guys. Whoever
Thank you
else
so
is out
much.
there.
We love you.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday.